very good evening to all. Here we are discussing our first test regarding mango. The very first question is, which of the following mango species are able to withstand the wet climates? So, the first option was Mangifera zelanica. It is resistant to salinity. Second one is Mangifera casturi. It is uh, related to colored fruit development regarding, you can say, black and purple color of fruits. And third option is Mangifera pazang. Its characters are it can be peeled like a banana, and so we have very fourth option Mangifera laurina. It is resistant to anthracnose. That's why it is preferred in wet climates. You are very well known that anthracnose is a disease of wet climate. So option D is correct. So second question is, Janardhan Pasan is popular known variety of mango used in breeding for the improvement of trade. So dwarfness, definitely yes. Second option is color improvement. Third one is big fruit size. So all the options are correct. So D option is correct because various type of works in IHR, IAR, and in state agriculture universities, they found that Janardhan Pasan can transfer all these straight to the progeny. So D option is correct. So third question is, which of the following varieties not belonging to mango. So Pant Lalima, no, Pant Lalima is not a variety of mango. Pant Sinduri, it's a variety of mango. Yes, clonal selection from Pantnagar. Pant Kesari is not a variety of mango. Pant Chandra and Pant Sinduri, these two are the varieties of mango. And Pant Manohar is also not a variety of mango. So we have options first, third, and fifth. First, third, and fifth, and these are not varieties of mango. Pant Chandra and Pant Sinduri are clonal selections of mango from GB Pant University. So our fourth question is elucidate a dominant marker which may be used in mango breeding for hybrid plants identification. So first option is nucellar embryo. Yes, nucellar embryo can be used as marker, but it cannot be a dominant marker. Second option is high phenolic content. It can be used as a marker, but not as a dominant marker. Leaf flavor. We all know that leaf flavor is directly related to fruit flavor, but it cannot be used as a dominant marker. Fruit beak is a dominant marker. For the example, we can use totapuri. So fifth question is, micropropagation has not given commercial success in mango due to problems such as latent microbial infection. It is correct. Second one is excessive polyphenol exudation. We have seen in multiple fruits, like when we do in vitro tissue culture in case of banana. This is also a major problem. Likewise, in mango, it is also a major issue. So early explant necrosis definitely is also correct. When explant regenerate from in a tissue culture, so it exhibit problems like necrosis of apical region. So all of these are correct. So option D is correct. So we have question number 6 given below are two statements. So very first assertion is veneer grafting and stone grafting are by far the best method of vegetable propagation in mangoes. Yes, definitely veneer grafting is performed in North Indian condition, and stone grafting very popular in Konkan region of Maharashtra. And second, if you talk about it, it's a reason science stock can be carried to long distance and can be kept well for 5 to 6 days. Definitely, if you are performing these two type of grafting methods, you can carry both sign and stock for long distance. So both assertion and reason are correct, and as reason is correct explanation. Right? So the option is correct. So, seventh question is to reduce the incidence of anthracnose and stem and rot in mango. Bagging of fruits using brown paper is done it. So, I think this question is from magazine of IHR Bangalore. I don't know, but IHR or IR, I don't know. But you must go through these magazines. Definitely, 60 days after harvesting, bagging is um, recommended by scientists. So 60 days before harvest, you can do bagging to prevent anthracnose, which is very much prevalent in post-harvest fruits. So question number 8 we have. Statement 1 goes like, mango being one of the ancient fruit in India and it's estimated to more than 4,000 to 6,000. If we see some literature suggest 4,500 to 5,000 and some literature suggest 4,000 to 6,000, but here 4,000 to 6,000 is correct. So our second statement is the name Mangifera was first time given by Ventius in 1658, correct? When he referred to this Mangifera Ventius. So students, this is a critical point where you should be very much clear. When Ventius in 1658 gave a botanical name to mango, he referred it as Ventius Mangifera. So reverse is correct, but this statement is not correct. So only statement 1 is correct. So we have question number 9. Assertion goes like this: high temperature and low humidity conditions results in low carbon accumulation, which lowers the tree's ability to hold heavy crop loads. So assertion is correct. In high temperature and low humidity, respiratory losses are more, and in respiration we know carbon is lost, so its ability to hold heavy crop loads decreases. So option one is correct. And high temperature during panicle development leads to reduce the number of perfect flowers and increase male flower, and also male will be sterile. So here students please notice, in high temperature what we have seen in IARI like condition, and scientists have found that high temperature is conducive for the formation of perfect flowers. So that's why we do early tea blossoming in the month of March, like to prevent early flower initiation. So that's why we do deblossoming in March, so that late flower that will emerge have low level of malformation and high number of perfect flowers. So high temperature during panicle development does increase perfect flowers. Here statement is wrong. So we have assertion is correct and reason is false. And question number 10th goes like, apical grafting is most economic and rapid method of grafting. It is correct. In which 2 weeks of clonal rootstock are taken for grafting? Here it is a very critical question. I don't know who was the person who has prepared this exam. He was very much clear that only seedling rootstock we are using for apical grafting. So the examiner was very sharp. So you must be very much clear about this. And reason we have, enarching is done when the sap is flowing and plant is active growth condition. So in enarching, what we are doing, we just doing grafting in a live plant. So that sign portion is still attached to the mother plant, and we are taking the potted rootstock close to the mother plant. So sap flow is very much important on, and reason is correct and assertion is wrong. So we have option C is correct. So question number 11 goes like, two statements are there again. In the in situ grafting, rootstocks are planted in the main field and are raised for 6 months to 1 year. Definitely. In situ grafting, what we are in situ means on site. On site means you are planting rootstock on the site of where it is actual to be planted, right? So in reasoning, we have in situ grafting method is very useful for the establishment of mango orchard in problematic soils. Yes, the reason is correct. I will give some explanations to you. So when we are grafting rootstock, right? If we have in situ method, right? So we have what we have, seedling rootstock. It has well developed root system, so it goes down like few meters below the root system. We have well developed system. Then only we are going for grafting. And condition for salt, affecting the mango plant is when it is at the top of the level, when it comes to top of the level or in contact to the root zone. But in case of this in situ grafting, root zone is very much down as compared to the salt zone. So there is no direct contact between salt and root here. So we do in situ grafting. First we plant rootstock, and when it goes like few inches down, like root goes few inches down, then we do grafting on the same field. And in that condition, if that soil is experiencing some salt like issues, salt come to the horizontal area, and it will not affect plant because it affect only when it comes direct contact with the root zone. So assertion and reason are correct. So we have 12th question. Skirting practice facilitates operations such as fertilizer application, controlling the weed. Definitely, skirting is the removal of hanging branches in case of mango. So if we do proper operations like skirting very well, it will be very easy for the fertilizer application and controlling of weeds. So statement two is, in mango tree, not more than 25% of biomass should be removed at a time. If we remove more than 25% biomass of the mango tree, it has been reported that it induces extra vegetative growth and less number of fruiting buds. So we just avoid this. Um, so both statements are correct. And question number 13 goes like, lack of pollination and fertilization of mango cause jhumka. Definitely correct. And in unfavorable weather conditions, right? So planting of pollinizer cultivar is the remedy. Yes, definitely both are correct. And assertion have a bad reason is explaining correctly the assertion. So we have both assertion and reason are correct, and R is correct explanation of it. So we have 14th question. In case of mango, flower pollen remains viable at room temperature for 10 to 20 days, and it is standard for most of the varieties. Smaller xylem vessels diameter and high bark percentage, here should be percentage. So it's a pre-selection criteria of it is not for regular bearing, it's not for salt tolerance, it is not for precocity, it is for dwarfing. Let me explain what is happening here. Pre-selection criteria means, suppose you are crossing two parents like A and B, and you are getting F1 progeny. And suppose you have reached F1 also, so you have F2 progeny. So how you will get that characters are transferred or not? Which of the following varieties from the F2 progeny will be dwarfing in nature? So we go for smaller xylem vessels, those which have smaller xylem vessels and high bark percentage. Means look, if they have xylem vessels, smaller xylem vessels, there will be less amount of water that is transported to the sign portion. If smaller amount of water being transported to the sign, so it will lead to less growth of sign, that leads to dwarfing. Okay, so second thing is high bark percentage. When there is a high bark percentage, there is a clear cut, transport of carbohydrates from sign to rootstock. So what is happening here? Roots utilizes a large portion of carbohydrates supply in roots. So that's why sign portion limits its growth and which leads to dwarfing character. So this is the physiology behind the smaller xylem vessel. If we have a large amount of stomatas per unit area, then it is also a pre-selection criteria. So definitely is a dwarfing pre-selection criteria. And IHR developed environmentally safe technology Nivarka for the prevention. Definitely IHR works for spongy tissue, and it was the same variety which was developed against spongy tissue. And which of the following statements is not correct? So we have Pusa Pitambar and Pusa Manori. Statement goes like these both are sister line. Definitely these are sister line. Pusa Arunima is the sister line of Lalima. Yes, definitely Pusa Pitambar and Pusa Manori. Armor Polycross, Lal Surindari. These are its parentage. Pusa Arunima and Pusa Lalima and the Sherry Cross sensation. Both Pusa Arunima and Pusa Aruna ASP Arunima. ASP meaning Armor Polycross sensation. Amrapali cross sensation is Pusa Arunima. Pusa Lalima is the Dashari cross sensation. Statement B is wrong. So we have third statement Pusa Prativa, Pusa Sresh, and Pusa Dipshika. All three are sister line. Yes, definitely they are progeny of Amrapali and sensation. And fourth option Arka Uday is the sister line of Arka Supervisor. Both are the seedling of Arka. So Arkani, Amrapali and Arka and Mos. So we have not correct option. The second option is not correct. And question number 18, according to their parentage, we have to arrange the varieties. So first one is Alfonso cross Janardhan Pasan. So it is Arka Anmol. Where's Arka Anmol? Only B and D options are showing Arka Anmol. So you have to skip A and C options. So second, Amar Plali cross Janardhan Pasan. It is Ambika. So Ambika here is also Ambika. Here is also Ambika. So third one is Amar Plali cross Lal Sundi. This is Pusa Pitambar. Definitely it is Pusa Pitambar. It is also showing in B option as well as in D option. So we have last option Malika and Wendy. It is alpha, the variety which was developed in Israel. So option B is correct. Now question number 19, we have assertion spongy tissue is a serious problem in mango, hampering the export quality of Alfonso. So reason is a major system of spongy tissue, small etiolated area dwells near the distal and the fruit, which gradually turns nearly black and covers the tip of the fruit completely. Actually, small etiolated area near the distal, and this symptom describes black tip of mango. So reason is wrong, and this statement is correct. Yes, spongy tissue should not be the problem in case of mango. This statement is typically describing Alfonso in particular because Alfonso is the one of the best variety which is exported from India. So we have assertion is correct and reason is incorrect. 20 question we apart from Mulgoa, Sandesh Mino is another parent of Floridian mango. Definitely is correct. In the USA, mango are acidic and used in juice purpose. Yes, the Western countries do not prefer sweet varieties, so they prefer acidic varieties. So option B is correct, and both the statements are correct. 2% of mango diversity are 7. So D option is correct. Total centers of mango diversity, it is particular for Indian conditions, right? They are not talking about whole world as a scenario. So D is correct. So we have 22nd question. Mango mealy bug is controlled by blowing the orchard in the month of November. Definitely. Actually, in the month of November, um, what we can say the pupa hatches and that larva, we can say larva come from these pupa and they start to move upside from this stem bark. So what we do there, we just apply polythene bands so they cannot travel above those portions. So both options are correct. Polythene bands we are using and we are employing in the month of November, so they get exposed to sun, and definitely somehow we can manage. 1860s, after sorry 1889, I think after 1880s, what Florida has done, they have just imported our Indian variety like Mulga, which was polyembryonic in India, and performing monoembryonic in. Sorry, reverse was correct. It was monoembryonic in India and polyembryonic in Florida like climate. So they raised first generation, and in the first generation they got Hardin as well as Kit. So later on in second generation, they got from Hardin they got Tommy Atkins, Springfields, Glenn, Alden, all and Lipins. They got from in second generation. Later on, what happened? They selected one generation, that is third generation from Lipins, in which they got Irvin as a seedling. So that was performing very good and very good color as well as quality. So 25th question. Yeah. Statement regarding mango malformation. So yes, it is a serious problem with mango and due to fungus and it's spread by mites. No, it is spread by mites. Yes, it is not spread by aphids. Malformation highest in East India, correct. Then Northwest India and low in South India. It is correct. First reported in India from Darbhanga, Bihar by Maris as well as Watt in 1891. It is correct. Remedy spray of IAA. We are not using IAR. We use NA. It is incorrect. In the month of October, it is correct. Deblossoming is also correct, but NAA we are using. So correct statements are second one is correct and third one is correct. This one because it is transmitted by mites and malformation highest in East India and then Northwest India low in. So I will give you some basic information. Note students what actually happens in malformation. Malformation is typically a temperature dependent. If we consider climate as a major problem of malformation, temperature plays a huge role. So low temperature found to be very much conducive for malformation. And South India, we don't have winters, we don't have low temperature, so it is like tropical type of climate. So South Indian varieties are typically free from mango malformation. But when they come to North India, when we plant South Indian varieties to North India, they just showing malformation like issues. So East India and Northwest India has typically harsh winters as well as high diurnal variation, so they are exposed to mango malformation. So this is a physiology and a reason behind this. So we have 26th question. Cashew nut rootstock is compatible with mango sign. Definitely, because both belong to the same botanical family, and cashew rootstock gives almost double the size of the normal fruit with smaller seed and the fiber free fruit. This is one of the research paper I have studied. This reason is also correct. So this one was a tough question because many students do not have a clear cut knowledge about the reason, but they know assertion because both of them belong to the same botanical family. But you must remember this was the exact output from this that research. So we can say both assertion and reason is correct, and reason is correct explanation of assertion. So we have 27th question. So statement one being mango, tropical crops like the seedling tree have been observed growing even at altitude of 1400 meter above mean sea level. Definitely, we have seen in northeast like condition they have seedling trees which is growing above 1400 up to 1500 is a critical limit. So yes, it is a correct statement. Mango tree give poor fruit if you grow it and above 500. Yes, commercially we can grow up to 600 meter, but above 600 meter it gives poor yield. So both the options are correct. Nucellular embryony is present in mangosteen. It is correct. We have caramella. No. We have mango. Correct. Passion fruit. No. Jamun is correct. So we have first, third, and fourth options are correct. First, third, and fifth. Sorry. So first, third, and fifth options are correct. So question number 29th. It goes like Janardhan% variety of mango is used in male parent for the development of Indica and Arka Anmol variety. So you might be knowing that Ambika was developed from CISH Lucknow and Arka Anmol from IHR. Both have uh, Janardhan person as a male parent, and one have Amrapali and one has Alfonso as a female parent. So this is used for impart resistance to spongy tissue, and it is wrong. So assertion is correct, but reason is wrong. So Janardhan person was used as male parent for, but it was not used for curing spongy tissue. But A is correct. Reason is not correct. Hybridization mango polyembryonic variety is used only as male parent. It is correct. Reason goes like in polyembryonic variety, embryos are developed from nuclear tissue, therefore it reduces the possibility of finding out the true hybrid zygote. Yes, definitely this is correct explaining assertion. So actually what happens in mango, polyembryonic character is a dominant and nuclear embryos are actually fast growing embryos and they dominates zygotic embryo. So we don't get that zygote because it get degenerated due to high high rate growth of these new cellular embryos. So Both options are correct. The annual mean temperature of mango thrive best around. So we have 420, 427. So exact, if we say 26.7 is exact. So this is correct. So which is foreign software used to monitor fresh mango export from India, and you all might be knowing that we use a mango net for software to monitor mango fresh export from India. So we have question number 33. The percentage of hermaphrodite flower in the same in some of the South Indian varieties of mango has been observed to be much less in North Indian conditions. Yes, definitely it is true. And this has been attributed to the high maximum and minimum temperature during the biochemical. Uh, yes, definitely in North Indian condition there is a diurnal variation, so we do not get a accurate number of hermaphrodite flowers, as I have explained earlier. High number of hermaphrodite flowers are observed when it has high temperature or accurate temperature. It should not be low temperature. So we have both assertion and reason are correct, and reason is correct explaining assertion. So question number 34. One of the prerequisite for successful growing a mango is the absence of rain during flowering time. It is good, because if we have rain during flowering time, it totally vanishes all the pollens as well as flowers, and we lost the fruit. So statement 2, rain at flowering. Oh, same explanation is given by examiners. So I have already, yes, disease incidence also increases during rainy season. We know mildew as well as anthracnose. So both the options are correct. So based on photoperiodic requirement, it is classified as day nutrient. And harvesting of mango is recommended 3/4 maturity and induce artificial ripening for the continuous control of spongy tissue. We should be going for 3/4 maturity. So in iron deficiency, leaves lose green color and term white. This is called bleaching, because it appears yellowish white in colors, and this malady is also known as Lyme induced chlorosis, or and bleaching is term used because it totally vanish all the color. So this phenomena is bleaching. If a term was here like Lyme induced chlorosis, then it was also correct, but it is typically showing chlorosis, but it is not correct. It is bleaching or Lyme induced chlorosis. So Anupam has been recommended as interest of Malika grafted on Amarpali. No, Amarpali should be grafted on Malika, and Anupam is used rootstock. So B option is correct. Konkan Ruchi, sister seedling of Konkan Ruchi. Konkan Ruchi is Nilfanso. Nilfanso means Nilam cross Alfonso. So we have Ratna. Sindhu is also progeny of Ratna. So Ratna is correct option. Sindhu is Ratna cross Alfonso, which is extra early variety of mango developed through colonial selections. So extra early is Subhash from Bihar, the sherry from the sherry Payur were from Niran Nilachar. Yes, this was developed for extra early maturity from IHR regional station. So I have discussed all the questions. So if you found any doubt, so you can contact us, and myself Vishal Kumar, and PhD scholar IR New Delhi. So hope you enjoy the sessions of today. So in future, if you found any doubt regarding different mock test, we are here to help you. So in the end, prepare very well for all the examinations. Thank you so much.